Good morning, guys. It is Monday, 6:15. Did not do like the work that I needed to do, schoolwork that I needed to do. I had 2 assignments that were due. I did them both yesterday evening because I think I didn't start till like 7. I didn't have an excuse. I was just not doing anything. So, but luckily it didn't take too long, and both of them were submitted on time. So that's all that matters. Yeah, this week is when we'll be doing our Zoom or Teams discussion. I think Wednesday. So I did not take notes like I should have, so I need to do that. At the very least, today I definitely need to do the chapter I'm supposed to just lead the discussion on. So I do that, and what else? Otherwise, I don't think not much else happened. I don't know if they're gonna make us stay late today or not, because we didn't really have an actual faculty meeting on Friday like I thought we would. So we're supposed to be done with ML. Who knows? But also, though, she was saying if people don't read the newsletter like they're supposed to, then we're gonna have to meet. So should be regular schedule. They're doing makeup, but that shouldn't affect everybody else. They just pull students that need to do the district assessment that missed. So I know 4th graders have mid-unit assessment somehow. We only did 3 lessons. I don't see how we have a mid-unit after 3 lessons, because it's normally like 12 or 13. That's not really mid. That'd be more like a quarter. So, but yeah, they have a test today. We did part of it on Thursday, which was fluency, like reading fluency, and then today should be reading and answer questions. So more than likely I will pull a group read for them, and then they would just answer the question. Math, I'm not sure. We moved on to discussing, like we was doing lines and stuff, like parallel, perpendicular, which seems backwards since we already did angles, but yeah. I think we're still doing describing angles, or we're going to be going back to describing angles, like, no, triangles. That's what it was, triangles. I know that's coming up, triangles, and then other polygons. I need to look at the envelope, because I think there might be like a writing something they're supposed to, but also need to do progress monitoring. 3rd grade, they didn't complete their lesson plan, so I don't know, which is kind of annoying. They had Friday, they had plenty of time on Friday to work on it. I don't know how they're doing it, but yeah. But I think that's going to be it for right now. So it's going to be a 4-day work week for me, because I'll take a Friday off. So yay. No meetings this week. I do have one next week, and then one the week after spring break. I do need to send some documents home to get signatures today. So there's that, and then obviously tutoring. I've been going the other way. The one way I went one time and I was like, I'm never doing that again. For some reason, I've been getting there like at the time if I went the other way. So I don't know if it was just something going on that day with traffic. I don't know, but it's where I don't get on the highway. I just drive through town or whatever. So yeah, that's gonna be it for right now. I might just do Monday, Wednesday, and then vlog a little bit of the job fair experience. So yeah, that is going to be it for right now. I will check in with you guys later. All right, basically 12 o'clock. I am exhausted. Goodness gracious. That one student, that one 5th grade student wasn't here. The one we had the meeting on Thursday. And I was like, I need some paperwork home with her Monday. She not here? Of course not. The other student, the 4th grade student, because we also had his meeting on Thursday, he is here, so I can send his paperwork home to sign, and then finalize all of that stuff. So my co-teacher though had a meeting during math time, so she split her class. I didn't know this because I had 3rd graders in here and they were doing a test, so I had them a little bit longer, so they didn't finish the test on time. Well, they still didn't finish it. Like, we're gonna have to finish it in the afternoon. Never mind, her meeting was early, before math, so that wouldn't have mattered anyway. But I already had some coffee this morning, but I'm not making me some more because all of a sudden it just hit me. Like I feel like I could take a nap. But yeah, started trying to take some notes. I'm gonna try to continue. So I need to continue reading this chapter, like my chapter that I'm responsible for. The other one, oh, I still have to take notes though because we do have to submit notes. But for the actual Zoom session, I might not write notes. I might just read everything and then go back at a later time. I am planning to take Friday off, so I could take notes Friday if I needed to, like Friday morning. But also, though, my room share teacher's not here. I wasn't 100% sure because normally she does come in after her duty before she goes to her coaching classes. She's only in here for like maybe 15 minutes. Sometimes though, like if she has something to do right after her duty, she don't come in here. I knew she took her computer with her, so I wasn't sure. But I asked the 5th graders and it's like she's not here. So that is going to be it for now. Not much else should be going on. I do need to make sure I have some progress monitoring stuff for 4th grade. Have not done that in a while, and then I didn't work with that one new 4th grade student. Okay, that's it. I will check in with you guys later. Alright, good morning guys. It is Wednesday, 7:05. Didn't vlog yesterday because I figured nothing would happen and nothing did. It was a regular day. Although we're supposed to have a fire drill this morning, like they put that in the weekly newsletter. So, but yesterday for some reason the fire alarm went off. So we started heading outside. Like some classes actually went outside, but the principal came in and was like, return back to class. So I don't know what that was about. I'm exhausted. Tutoring yesterday. I would say the first group was about halfway full, and then the second group there was 3 of them. So, but yes, Monday a lot of them were doing a lot of coughing, and again some of them today or yesterday were coughing as well. So, but also the school tutoring is still going on, so that might also be why. But I took today off from tutoring, so after here I go straight home because I have that Zoom team thing, so I still need to do some reading. So yeah, I got an email from in regards to the job fair. There's like just a quick update. Make sure you fill out the application. And then they were talking about parking and how there's like 2 hours of free parking in the deck. Oh, but then they also put that application for next school year will be available this Friday and apply to as many jobs as you want to. So I'm like, do we still apply for jobs and still go to the job fair? I don't know. I'm guessing so. So we'll see. Hopefully some of my top choices will have some positions open. So I'll probably apply to those because I already made a list of like my top and then in the middle, then yeah. So we'll see. Otherwise, let's see. Today, the special ed AP sent a special ed teacher something saying the area superintendent will be coming. So I guess they're just gonna be walking around. I don't know. But tomorrow, a lot of people are supposed to be here. I think mainly just to look at the early childhood education stuff. Because they made everyone decorate their door on that hall, which is a bit ridiculous, I felt like. Yeah, okay. But otherwise, I think that's basically it. Yeah, I don't have any meetings this week, but I do have one next week. My room share teacher was here yesterday. So just 2 more days this week for me. And then taking Friday off. Okay, that's gonna be it for now. Check in with you guys. All right, 11:12, lunchtime. So that one student did not bring the signed document. That's so annoying. The other one did, so the other day. So I went ahead and scanned that. I do need to upload it to the system. I already made a copy of everything that's in home to give him to take to his parents. But yeah, fire drill was canceled today because I don't know, according to a student, one bus driver got in an accident. So I guess they had to send a bus. I don't know. There's like some students are still waiting to be picked up, so don't mark them absent. So I guess they split some students on the bus, and then I don't know what the other students were doing. Yeah, but so, and I don't know what was going on with my co-teach class this morning. Like, they were still using the bathroom like at 8:45, which makes no sense. And we're supposed to start at 8:30. So I'm just about to eat lunch. I'm not sure if all the students are here for my 5th grade group. If they are, we're gonna do a Spire lesson. If not, then I don't know what we're gonna do. I'll figure something out. I might do some vocab. Oh, I didn't recognize. I'm looking at the roster and I did not recognize the student picture, in her picture at least. Because I was trying to see if she's here or not. Yeah, I guess she is. Okay, so yes, we could do Spire then. Good. But yeah, I did forget, my Donor Shoes book did arrive, so I did have the 3rd graders open them so I could take pictures, because I have to send thank you note. These are not the books that I originally wanted, because they didn't have most of them. This one I think was one of them, as well as this one. This one was not one of the original ones. Neither was this one. Or this one. I think this one might have been. I don't remember. This one was not. I wanted to get the Korean, I think it was a Korean version of Cinderella. The books that I wanted were books that were mentioned in this book, like that they used to teach a strategy. Some of those books, I think, some of the other books are mentioned in here, some strategy, like Quarter War, that one definitely was mentioned. I don't think this specific book, but when they was talking about a strategy, they did suggest to use like a fable to teach that. Yeah, there was one book that I really wanted. A couple of books, so I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, about to eat my lunch. I got some soup, and it's Wednesday, so no CLT. So I'll be in here doing my planning. Might make me some coffee during then. And do some readings and try to take some notes. Okay, I hope this is the last one where we have to do this, because we have to begin working on our actual like criticism. So I'm hoping we don't have to continue to meet and do these notes and stuff, because I feel like the rest of this time we need to be working on the writing portion, but we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I will check with you guys later. All right guys, 7:49, just got done with duty, back upstairs. So today is the day when all these people are supposed to be inside the building. My room care teacher was saying, she was talking to the special ed AP, and the special AP was like, oh, the admin team was planning to get here at 6. They were not here at 6. Like, I got here like 6:10. Nobody from the admin team was here. Yeah. And then apparently they were like washing the walls in the bathroom, and they put like plug-ins. I'm like, basically, I don't know. I feel like they're focusing on the wrong thing, but whatever. Thursday. Yesterday, my group met. I thought it was at 7:30. It was supposed to be at 7. So I logged in late, because I don't know why I thought it was 7:30. Or 7. Next one will be at 7 because we do have another one. This time though, we have a shorter amount of time, I feel like. So luckily spring break is coming up, so I'll be able to do readings and stuff. But I'm still planning to take tomorrow off. I don't know when they're going to post the job. They just said Friday, so I'm like, I'm gonna do Friday at 12 or I don't know. I still need to type the notes for that one class, so I might stay up late tonight to do that. Yeah, so I don't have to, so I could just be done with that because I do have another assignment for my other class that I need to do. We'll see with all these people inside the building exactly what they're doing. I don't know if they're gonna plan to come upstairs. They didn't do anything upstairs. It's like they're just trying to fix all the things that needed repairs. Anyway, I will check in with you guys later. Okay guys, so it is Friday. You can tell at the hotel. It is 3:27. Traffic was trafficking like usual in Atlanta. But if I have to come this way, like for next school year, since I leave in the morning, like early in the morning time, it should be okay. Afternoon, I'm not too sure about. So who knows? But I need to go get some stuff from my car because I like to disinfect stuff. I left that bag with some other stuff in my car, so I'm gonna go get that and then I will talk with you guys once I settle in. All right, so disinfected everything. Now I'm getting hungry though, so I need to find the closest place that's the easiest to get to because I'm not familiar with this place. I did pass a Panda Express on the way, so that might be the closest and easiest thing. They are renovating this place, so renovating / remodeling, so there's people across the hall who are working right now. It seems like all on that side. I don't know if they're doing any on this side of the hallway, but I was surprised. I thought it would have been like floor by floor. I don't know. But let me log into, yeah, because I heard one of them asking were they working in this room across the hall. I'm like, obviously not if they rented it out for somebody. Right? Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna have to plug it in. I'm gonna go ahead and double check. So yeah, they posted jobs today, but none of my top choices, except I think maybe one, but it wasn't my top choice. So, however, when I first checked in the morning, it was like maybe 37 jobs, and then when I left, right before I left, it was like 56. So I'm thinking maybe they're going to keep adding. I don't know if some schools are waiting to after the job fair tomorrow. I don't know, but because when I first checked, I just clicked on like special education just so I could see the special education job, but they list like everything is all together for special education. So like behavior technician, middle school, high school, part-time job. So for what I'm looking for, which would obviously be full-time, and it has to be like IRR. For the elementary, it wasn't that many schools, honestly. But then I double-checked all the jobs, and there's lots of schools that didn't post anything yet. So I'm guessing they're waiting. We'll see. Still have an assignment I need to finish, the notes. I did start typing them before I left. They're not due until 11:30, but that's something that I'm gonna have to do. And then I'm gonna go back through the schools and see. I did submit an application for one school. So if they're there tomorrow, I'll just be like, hey, because that was one of the schools that's on my list. So I'm gonna put a list of like my top choices in order. So I go in order to those schools tomorrow. I got this. I don't know how far away. When I was looking on Google Maps, it seemed like it was in walking distance, but I'm not sure anymore. Like if it truly is in walking distance, I don't feel like it is. Luckily, they do have free parking for 2 hours in one of the decks, so yeah. Okay. So I will check it with you guys later tonight. Definitely will vlog after the job fair. It's 3 hours. I don't think I need to be there for 3 hours. Yeah. So I'm planning to stay there like an hour and a half maybe. Try to hit as many schools on my list. I don't know if I need to also look at middle school. I don't know. Hopefully not. But yeah. Okay. I will update you guys later. Yo, it is 8:53 now. I had thought I would be leaving at 8:50, but things did not go exactly according to plan. I didn't realize I didn't have a lint roller and I need one. So I had to make a quick stop to Target. I was gonna go to Walmart, but Target, as the way there, I saw that Target was closer, so I was like, let me just run in here. And then on the way back from Target, I typed in the wrong address. Not even an address, it was a hotel. So yeah, I'm about to head out now. I didn't get a chance to go back and look at all of the schools I wanted to, but so I do have a jacket. I'm gonna put that jacket on a hanger and then put it on once I get, when I'm stepping out of my vehicle, and lint roll again, lint roll again. Yeah. So I did look at the top schools, but I printed off like 15 resumes, and I think the top school list is only like maybe 8. So let's see. So it's at the Bray Stadium. I don't know if it's outside or what. They said they'll give us a map when we get there. Free parking in one of the decks for 2 hours. Okay. So I will update you guys later. Alright guys, so it is now 1:03, way later than what I thought I would be leaving. So the stadium's not that far away. It's a little far for walking, but driving, it said it was only like 4 minutes away. The problem was, because it was at the Brave Stadium, so they let their red deck, it said the first 2 hours would be free parking. However, finding a parking spot took 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes. They didn't have people like directing there to like maybe halfway. And then the other problem though was that everyone was trying to like park immediately instead of going up to the highest level. I feel like they should have just had somebody in there telling people to go to the highest level first, then go down. That would have made more sense. Right. So, and then from the red parking deck to get inside was like maybe a 10-minute walk. So I got there way later than I thought I was going to get there, seeing that we only had 2 hours for parking. So when I left, if I had been able to like drive out when I left, I don't think I would have had to pay. However, it took an hour to leave out the parking deck. And so of course, almost everybody had to pay. Because I feel like they did that on, I don't know if they do that on purpose or what, because I don't understand what was taking so long. Well, part of it is they closed, I know at least one of the exits was closed for some reason. But yeah, somebody, the exit I went out, there were 2 exits, but somebody, I don't know, was having trouble or something, because she was there. Like there was maybe 3 cars in front of me and that person was still there when I got up and left. When I went to the thing to pay and left. Yeah, but they were not offering contracts. I don't even know if it was worth it to come, honestly. They weren't offering contracts. Most of them was just taking resumes, so I feel like a couple of places were doing interviews. However, most of them also had a sign out saying what positions they had available. So I did hand out my resume. I did talk to a couple of people. My top school that I really wanted to go, they didn't have any positions, but I still talked to the person, and she's like, more than likely they will, because they're going to be restructuring things. So, like, good thing I did decide to stop and talk to them. But right now they don't have anything available. So, and then most of them said they're going to start calling to set up interviews next week, most of them will be after spring break, because obviously the week after next is spring break. So we shall see. I saw somebody from my school, which is surprising. When I was going in, it seemed like she was leaving, maybe, but like she does self-contained, so I feel like there was actually quite a few number of self-contained classes that had positions, which was surprising. Or does she do pre-K? I don't remember. Either she does special ed pre-K or self-contained, one of the two. But either way, there were pre-K and self-contained available. So I'm about to head home. I need to get some gas. Head home. I do need to check to see what positions are available now, because I think some of them made it available like right after the last time I checked. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this vlog. We'll see how long it takes me to get home. It's only for Saturday afternoon traffic in Atlanta. That should be fun. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video.